How in the world do you buy in a seller's market, which is something we are very much experiencing here in the Nashville area? I am covering what you need to know if you are looking to move here and you are looking to purchase. How do you be successful in purchasing a home in a seller's market? Tackling all of that and more in today's video. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin Martin and I am a local Nashville real estate agent, and I specialize in helping savvy sellers who want to sell right and sell smart, as well as helping out-of-staters looking to relocate to the Middle Tennessee area. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, thank you so much. Please feel free to click subscribe down below so that you are notified anytime I release new video content. So in today's video, how in the world do you buy in a seller's market? Because sellers are in the driver's seat. It can be a very taxing process on buyers. So how do you go about getting through it so that you ultimately land in the home of your dreams? Let's go ahead and start talking about it. So if you are looking to buy in a market like the Nashville Franklin market, which is very much a seller's market, there's a couple of things that you can do to help you ultimately be successful. The more prep work that you do on the front end, it's going to help the process as you go through it on the back end. So what do I mean by that? That means making sure that you choose an agent for you that you ultimately believe is going to get the job done for you, and somebody that you really like. You want to like this person because this is a tough market. You're going to be talking with them a lot, and you need to trust that they are going to go to bat and fight for you in this market. So make sure you have a killer agent on your side. Number two, have a killer lender on your side, because if you are a financed buyer, the lending piece of it is critically important in this kind of market. You need to know your financial strengths in and out. You need to know what kind of down payment, how much you can afford, what other cash do you have, whether it's pulling from pieces of the down payment or cash at your disposal. What kind of cash do you have to cover a potential appraisal gap, which is a gap between the appraised value of the home and the purchase price of the home. You need to know different scenarios of what you can afford, and you need a lender who answers their phone, can talk to you on the weekend, because they are a major player in ultimately helping you land your dream home. You want somebody who is, again, not only the agent go to bat for you, but you want a lender who will go to bat for you. And so if you are thinking about moving to the Middle Tennessee area and you're thinking you want to work with me, I'm excited about that. But I also have a killer list of lenders that I work with. They are local lenders. That is the preferred method. And a lot of times list agents will actually give more weight and advise their sellers to take a deal. If it's a finance deal, take one with a local lender, because we do know through experience, not only myself, but other agents, we know that sometimes the big box lenders like the Rocket Mortgage or the Wells Fargo, they can botch deals, and that is not what we want happening. And so you can give the seller more reassurance through using a local lender. So you want to make sure you have an awesome agent and an awesome lender on your team, especially if you're a finance deal. Also, have perseverance. You kind of need to set expectations. So before you start that search, you need to be talking with your agent to know what are the market conditions, how quickly are things moving, how over asking on average are prices in the different neighborhoods that you're looking at. The more information that you can do to mentally prepare, the better off you're generally going to be, because again, this is a tough market. I mean, we are seeing currently in the spring market, we are seeing homes with 20, 33, 48 offers on it. And so that can feel really discouraging. But if you know how to prep mentally ahead of time to say, okay, well, if we want this neighborhood, we're generally gonna have to be in this range or go this much over asking. The more that you can mentally prepare yourself and know that you have a good team on your side, the better off you're ultimately going to be. And I know a lot of this can sound like fluff, but it truly makes a difference when it comes to buying in a seller's market. Also, give yourself a longer lead time to find your dream property, if at all possible. So not that if you all of a sudden got a job relocation down here and you had to make quick moves, it's not to say that a home couldn't be found, but if you have the ability to have a longer lead time, the better off you're gonna be, so that you're not dealing with added stress of, oh my God, we gotta find a property. It just adds stress all around, and it's always my goal to make it the least stressful process as possible. And so the longer lead time that you can give yourself, knowing that you have some cushion around when you absolutely need to be here, that does allow you the opportunity when we are in a very competitive market to where maybe one or two of your first offers won't get accepted, but maybe the third or the fourth will. That way you're not feeling in just unnecessary stress on top of already trying to deal with buying in a really hot market. And then the other thing to consider, be willing to think outside the box. It is great to know what you desire, but here's the thing, we are noticing buyers are very much dealing with the HGTV effect, which if you don't know, I have done a video on it, which you can go and check on up here. But what is the HGTV effect? It basically means that because people have watched so many different real estate shows with these stunning, completely done homes, when buyers are searching online, which is what we know is happening, especially with our heavy relo population, they are gravitating more towards those really beautiful, already done, turnkey ready homes. But if you have the vision and you are able to see past maybe some bad paint colors or some lack of staging or some of the clutter in someone's home, you may have the opportunity to score a home that's a diamond in the rough. And please, I'm by no means saying like get a crap house by any means. But if you were able to look past certain things like crazy paint colors and extra clutter in the home, it can be a home that with a little paint, it really starts to shine. So that is also another avenue to consider. I know that that's not always what people are looking for, but if you're willing to get creative and consider options outside of just those really beautiful put together HGTV like homes, that's also going to give you a much better opportunity of scoring that home without dealing with like say 48 other offers. So I hope that was helpful. Again, these are just certain tidbits. Key parts of surviving and buying in a seller's market is going to be the right lender on your team, the right agent on your team. And I like to walk all of my buyers through what to expect in the different areas of town that they're looking and just get them really prepped well. And then I'm a very competitive person, so I don't like to lose. So it's always my goal to beat the competition. But just know in this seller's market, you never know fully. Like it would be great if you could just like open up a spreadsheet and see everybody and their offers, but that's not the case. But it's going to be getting the due diligence, talking to the list agent, finding out what your competition is. So then again, you have the best terms possible, or you have the best ability possible to write the best offer that could suit the seller. So those are things that are going to be really, really important when it comes to purchasing in a seller's market. And again, I could go into some more detail, but these are the big key things to know. If you're thinking about moving to the Nashville area, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and my team. My contact information is below. My name is Caitlin Martin. I'll see you next time.